Well, hello again, Beyond Visionaries. A belated happy Easter to all of you. This is Jim Kerlin with the third weekly update as we continue under the Safer at Home state order. First and most important, I hope and pray that all of you remain in good health. I'd like to thank everyone for staying focused on our safety protocols. As we often talk about, safety is our top priority. And while we've had a few scares needing to have people stay home due to cold or flu-like symptoms, so far we've had no positive cases of COVID-19 in our ranks. Obviously, we're all dependent on each other in that regard. So thank you for continuing to be diligent with the hand washing, social distancing, staying at home if you have any symptoms, and other protocols on behalf of each other. We're planning to institute some new protocols. We've had some challenges, frankly, getting the non-contact thermometers, which are really hard to come by these days. We're pulling all stops to get them for all locations. In the meantime, continue to be cautious and conscientious about this until we get that process in place. Only yesterday, we were able to finally obtain access to sustainable supply of one-time disposable masks. They'll be available to anyone who wishes to wear them and required for any job where social distancing of at least 6 feet cannot be achieved so far. This includes lead people, support staff, and supervisors that may need to assist someone and not able to maintain sufficient social distancing on a case-by-case basis. We'll have a plentiful supply, and so we want you to use them once and throw them away. We remain an essential business across the board for the government and nearly all of our commercial customers. We're doing an excellent job of staying safe while maintaining the needs of our customers. So great job, everybody. I'll try to keep you abreast of the situation across the NIB family. There are currently 5 sister agencies closed and 11 agencies with partial operations. There's still only 3 confirmed cases of COVID-19 across the entire NIB family of nearly 100 agencies and over 5,000 employees. I'm also happy to report that all 3 have either fully recovered or are on their way to recovery. To me, that's an incredibly happy and hopeful bit of news, isn't it? We want to keep it that way. As if we didn't have enough going on with all this pandemic stuff, we had the data breach early last week. Sadly, the cyber criminals are taking advantage of this crisis. There's reports of much higher than normal cybercrime being perpetuated recently. I've asked Rob to be the primary communication point on our response to the data breach. As we've communicated, the target of the bad actors is more than likely fraudulent tax returns. So the best and most immediate thing you can do to protect yourself is to file your 2019 taxes. As far as we know, almost everyone has already done so. However, if you have not yet filed and you're running into issues finding a tax preparer or something like that, please contact Rob. We're looking into resources to assist if needed. Last week, we established a contract with LifeLock to get everyone 12 months free coverage of credit monitoring and added protection from identity theft. Earlier today, we sent out the information for getting signed up, and I would encourage all of you to do so as an added layer of protection for your identity. By the way, personally, I have frozen my credit bureau accounts for added security. I suspect many other employees have either done credit bureau alerts or freezes. The folks at LifeLock can provide assistance to anyone that wishes to take these other precautionary steps. Again, if you need additional assistance, let us know, and we'll try to get you the help you need. There is no new information about the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers' potential use of our new West Dallas building for warehouse space for PPE storage. We'll keep you posted on any developments there. We'll probably know this week about potentially supporting the unemployment insurance calls for the state of Wisconsin. We've had a really large response from sister NIB and Source America agencies willing to collaborate to have sufficient capacity. The accessibility testing on the database went well, as I understand, and so we'll be talking to the state this week about a potential go-ahead. More on this later. You would be amazed at the kinds of things the entire NIB family is trying to do to help as they have ability and capacity to do so. So, for example, Envision Dallas has converted some of their cut and sew capacity to making face masks, which started to ship across the country last week. Several other sister agencies are helping out where they can too. You may be wondering where we are as a company from a financial standpoint. There's a ton of moving parts right now, and it's difficult to know our financial status with any certainty. However, You should take heart in knowing that we've been good stewards for many years, decades even, and we can weather a storm like this for quite a while. So don't worry about that. Our number one priority is the health of all of our employees while continuing to delight our customers the best we can, as always. That's beyond vision. We've also applied for the Federal Payroll Protection Program. There will be more information on that as we go forward. And once again, a big thank you to our employees, to our leadership team that's doing just an amazing job for you, and a very supportive board for all your great efforts. I heard a great quote on a training webinar earlier this week. The quote is, "You never miss the water till the well runs dry." Wow, how profound is that right now, huh? I can assure you that I miss seeing and talking to all of you in my daily, Mr. Rogers walkabout. I also heard a quote that the sun always shines after a storm. Hang in there, everybody. This is Jim signing off until next week.